Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of SHIPVIEWS with me, Carburetor. Today we are going to be looking at the golden age of industry premium containers. But before we get to that, I just want to touch on a few things. I know it's been a little while since I made a video. It has been incredibly busy. I've been fighting my personal truck, trying to keep that on the road. Work has been a hassle. On top of that, just trying to get out of town, trying to do stuff, trying to go up to California, trying doing stuff up in northern Minnesota. It's been busy. So I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos. I'm going to try and get back into that. I have two videos planned coming up here. One is the Rio de Janeiro, and the other one is this one, the Golden Age of Industry Premium Containers. So what about these do we need to know? Well, if you don't have any of these four ships, I would actually recommend getting these containers. Now, why am I saying that? A tier 8 ship is right around 40 bucks. So for $100, you're going to get 25 containers. Now, I don't know what the I forget what they call it, where the penalty line is, or whatever the I forget what it's called. Let me get back to you. I want to look it up. It's escaping me, but basically where they say, hey, you haven't drawn a ship yet, we're gonna give you a ship guaranteed. So let me go and look that up right quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so I just looked into it. I know they go into basically if you flip a coin 10 times, it doesn't necessarily mean in 5 cases it's going to be head, another 5 it'll be tails. For example, a 10% chance of obtaining a particular award doesn't mean you're guaranteed to obtain it after opening 10 containers. But they do have a mechanism that protects against runs of bad luck. I don't know what I can't remember what it's called. There is a thing for it. They call it a counter here, but I don't know if these apply to these. But I will say this: I have all of these ships. I have the Belfast 43, the Cheshire, the Cossack, and the Dido. But if you guys don't have it, I would recommend buying these, because even with an 11% chance, you open 20 containers, you're going to get 2 of them. You spend $100, so you get 2 tier 8s. That's an $80 value. Plus, you get all of this other stuff up here. So for $20, you're going to get that. Now, you might draw bad luck, and you might only get 1. You might have good luck, and you might get all 4. You might only get the Dido and I don't know, Belfast. You know, it isn't guaranteed, but if you don't have these 4 ships, I would recommend it. And just to put my money where my mouth is, I'm going to buy these. Even though I already have these 4 ships, in my opinion, it's worth it, because you're going to get the coal, the credits, the free XP, and the commander XP. Plus, you're going to get some bonuses. To me, it's worth it. Now, I would recommend against it. If you have these 4 ships, I don't think it's necessary, but I'm choosing to do it. If you choose to do it also, I will respect that your decision. And moving forward, I hope you have good luck with that. But anyway, let me go and buy these, and then we can get to opening them. All right, and we are back. I'm watching my nickels and my dimes, letting my dollars take care of themselves. So I went into the main shop, and I did buy the 25,000 doubloons. Now, I realized that buying that 25,000 doubloons, it's only going to give me 50 doubloons versus if I had just bought these. But you got to watch your purchases, and if you're going to be spending the money, you may as well try and milk it out. So let's go ahead. Let's purchase these. And I do have a video on that. I would recommend looking that up if you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about. But basically, I just saved 50 doubloons. I know, big deal, woohoo, 50 doubloons. But hey, to some people who are investing in this game, that's nothing to shake a stick at. So let's start off here. I am going to do this just to prove a point. I am actually going to let's go on here. No, it's not. So the Belfast 43, the Cheshire, the Dido, and there was one other one. Which one was it? I want to make sure. Why did I go there? Belfast 43, Cheshire, Cossack, or Dido. I'm going to pick whichever one sells for the highest. So if this sells for, that sells for 8.25. 8.25. All right, I'm just going to sell the Belfast 43. And I'm going to let those just demount with doubloons. Just to prove a point. This is just what I want to do. I want to see how fast I get it. I ain't going to narrate these just because I think that'd be boring. But let's see. Oh, I got it. There it is. Yep, there's the Belfast 43 plus a 10-point commander. I have enough left. I think I'm actually going to resell this and see if I can't get another one just to see if I can. I would not recommend this because what I'm doing here is extremely stupid. But I mean, even if you're looking for credits and port spaces, this might even be a good way to farm that, because every single time I'm getting one of those, I'm earning 8 million credits. And if you're looking for free commander XP, this is definitely going to be a way to farm it out. Even free XP. That's a lot of free XP right there. And coal. This is a good way to farm coal. I realize that coal is not necessarily worth it. I'd rather see steel, but I hope I didn't shoot myself in the foot by selling the Belfast twice. What is nice is that when you do score a ship, you still get the other 2 rewards, so you're not limited. You don't just get nothing. You still get the... Come on. Oh, there it is. So I got it back. I'm not going to sell it again just because I don't think I'm going to get it back. But, hey, this is a good way to farm commanders. This is a good way to farm credits. This is a good way to farm ships and get the ship slots. So I would definitely recommend doing this if you want to invest in this game. Just going to finish these last few out here. I should have kept track of just how much I gained from this, so I could actually tell you this is how much I got from the experience. I might go back through and do that. Well, that's all the containers. I'm actually going to go back through this footage and I'm going to catalog everything that I won, and I'll get back to you guys and see how well I did. So after some excruciating going through that video that I made, trying to discern everything that I earned, I was able to put it here. These are all the containers here. Yes, I counted down. And these are all of the stuff that I got. Let me just blow it up a little bit for you guys here. make it a little bit easier to see for anybody who's on their smartphone. But for 250,000 credits, we got 14 of those. That leaves us 3.5 million credits. That's not a lot. It's really not a lot, but I don't want you to focus on the credits. I want you to focus on the whole package. I don't want you to focus on any one thing. The package is what I'm looking at. For Commander XP, I got almost 250,000, 224,500 Commander XP. That's not insignificant. That's a pretty good amount. That's enough to get a Commander, if I had to guess, from level 10 to maybe level 13 or 14. 144,000 free XP. Hey, if you're running through the research bureau and you're trying to research ships, that helps. That's a big help. Coal, 18,000 coal. Again, not a whole lot. You get 19,800 if you're in a clan with a 10% booster, but again, not a lot. But package. I ended up getting 50 of the plus 800% Commander XP, 80 of the plus 800% free XP, 50 again of the plus 160% credits. And then I got 2 dropships, which I'm going to equate to 16,500 credits. But if they're translating into you, that could be any number of credits or doubloons if you're going to translate it into doubloons. But I want you to focus on the package as a whole. This was a very beneficial experiment for me. It's going to help me get the Marseille, or not the Marseille, the St. Vincent. It's going to help me get the St. Vincent, and the credits are going to help me purchase more ships. I am currently at 390 ships. I want to try and be at 400 before, what release are we on right now? I think we're on 11.8. I want to be at 400 by 11.9 when they do the 7th anniversary event. That's kind of my goal. I think that's more than achievable, especially since these are just, all of these ships are just tier 5 and above. I don't have anything below tier 3 except for these except for the I'm not going to try and pronounce it. The tier 3 and the Queen Mary, those are the only 2 that I have that are not a tier 5 and above, and those are going to be being sold as soon as this event is done. So I've got a little bit of a slough ahead of me. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button. And please feel free to subscribe. I think I'm at 360 some odd followers. Subscribers. I wanted to be at 1,000 by the end of 2022. I don't think that's going to happen. But anybody who helps is greatly appreciated. Anyway, take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you all guys all very soon when I purchase and review the Rio de Janeiro, which, just a little hint, I would not buy the Admiral pack.